Over the next few months, we're going to be introducing you to a group of independent optometrists from all over the valley talking about a variety of topics that focus on our eyes. And today we're joined by Dr. Mark Page and Dr. Mark Jaffe with eyehealthdoctors.com talking about something that starts to set in, creeps in around that age of 40 as if turning 40 wasn't enough, and what we can do to fix that. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the problems we start to experience when we start to approach 40 and the need for multi-focus contacts.
Yeah, so our eyes continue to change throughout our lifetime, and they get stiff like sort of the rest of our body.
Right.
And at some point in time, the reading, the computer, the phone just doesn't stay clear. So wearing contacts or regular glasses, they can help us for driving and distance, but up close is where most people get challenged after age 40 or so.
Okay. It's just insult to injury, isn't it, Dr. Jaffe? So who would benefit from multifocal contacts?
I think anybody usually over the age of 35 who finds that they have difficulty reading or doing close work, and whether you've needed distance glasses or contacts in the past or not, that's usually when you get into it.
Now let me just kind of double back on that one. What can you expect from this kind of lens when you wear it?
I think the lens gives you both the ability to see at a distance and up close, and you don't need to wear glasses, and it's just a freeing experience, I guess.
You don't have to do this number, right?
Right.
Looking over and under. Okay, so will you still require the glasses, though, if you go to this sort of contact?
There may be a couple situations where if you're threading a needle or want to read a 100,000-page novel, okay, it may help with a small magnifying power to relax your eyes a little bit, but most things, your phone, the computer, the dashboard, things like that, they'll be in focus.
Approaching 40, I'm sold from what you've told me. Now what I want to know is, how does this work? How does this lens offer us this kind of transitional ability?
There's different modalities, and there's over 39 different varieties available to us now. But basically the surface of the lens, the front surface, has different shapes applied to it. So some are made where the very center of the lens has your driving power, and there's kind of a ring where there's reading power. And there's another ring for driving, another ring for reading, and then a final ring for driving. So your pupil changes size with different light levels. So you're able to kind of see it at multiple distances with the design. So it's not an up and down. You can focus the computer, you can focus driving, so it happens kind of automatically without having to point your eyes in a certain direction.
Well, truthfully, as I've gotten older, I feel like my eyes have gotten drier, and I don't know if the two are related at all, but can you wear this type of lens if you have dry eyes?
In most cases you can, unless your eyes are fairly severely dry. Your wearing time is limited to a certain extent by how comfortable they are, of course, but most people can wear the contacts a full waking day, and certainly for work or whatever, it's not an issue.
Well, the benefits are clearly there, and I think we've just touched the surface of them. I want to remind people, though, that convenience isn't always at the mall or the place that has the big flashy commercial. I think that there are many more benefits, in fact, to hooking up with somebody in our own community, our neighborhood eye doctor. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing is that a lot of places, they're kind of restricted on what's available. So they've got a cost structure they have to live with, and so their options are very limited. And some of these require some multiple visits back to the doctor. So it's kind of like if you get high blood pressure, high cholesterol, you have to take medication, then you have to go back to the doctor to make sure it's right. So monitoring that and monitoring the contact lens power, it requires sometimes a little process or several visits for that to occur. And with what we are able to offer is we can get anything that's available out there. And so your unique shape, your dryness, your individual, we've got that flexibility of getting whatever you need, not just what we have.
Right.
So that's, I think, the big advantage of it.
It's more specialized, it's equally, if not more convenient, because it's right around the corner from our homes in many cases, and that personal relationship with the doctor that you're going to establish every year so that he can monitor your progress. And that's just a couple of the benefits. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us. We do appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
And if you would like to go ahead and give him a call, here's the easiest way to do that. Just call 1-877-867-9268 or visit eyehealthdoctors.com to find the location nearest you. You'll be prompted to put in your zip code, and that's how you can hook up with the doctor that is going to suit your needs best. If you'd like to get a hold of Dr. Mark Page, he's located at Arizona's Vision, and that is located at 15215 South 48th Street in Phoenix. And Dr. Mark Jaffe can be found at Eyesight Office, the Eyesight Office located at 6666 West Peoria over in Glendale.